moment to build a digital health solution. It's a lot of labor work of a lot of experts, really good experts with good tools at the time given. And but this means long time to build it, lots of people, lots of coordination. And don't want to bother you. So this leads to high costs. To quantify it, it's 2.5 million on average to bring a regulated digital health product to market. Regulated means it is validated and certified by our regulation and law. So it consists of 3 phases to build such a product. You see on the left side the tech stack. Then, so you build all the tech, basically. I go a bit deeper on that. The validation phase means, does this really have a positive outcome for the patient? Because you can build lots of amazing things. If it doesn't work for the patient, it has no meaning. And certification means, is this a secure thing in medical grade standards measured? And is it of good quality? Because we all want a product which doesn't harm us and which helps us. And the tech stack part consists of 3 subparts. So the back end is basically data management. Data management and user authorization and authentication. So who is allowed to do what with the data? Reading, writing, mutation, so changing the data, deleting data. And then we have the front-end part, so the user interface, the user experience, the app. So, but you also have a front-end in hardware, if you use something like this device. And the IP in the middle is the only real value driver of a digital health solution. So this is algorithms, AI, all the things which do something meaningful. The rest is, yeah, the stuff around to get it done technically, plus the very valuable validation and certification. Wrong direction. So we are aiming with a simple idea. We bring these costs down. So currently 40% are doable. More is possible in the future if, let's see. So how do we want to do that? It's there. Oh, it changed. Ah. So let's dive first a bit deeper on the backend part, because this is the part we have started with. A backend is a broad word, yeah, like a backend, everybody says backend, but what is it really? It is a complex mix of lots of detailed parts. Some are written here, you don't have to read it. But because of the complexity, this entails long-term risks for your business. One is cybersecurity. If you build this not correct, you might have a good chance to be hacked. Data is stolen. And if this is not compliant, someone will say you're not allowed to bring this into the market, please restart. We had projects where this happened. So you are not in a world in healthcare where you do, let's build this in an afternoon and test it with some people. It doesn't work, because you can do it, but then you don't have a legal product. And performance is a bit a sub-problem, because it's all working nice if you test it and you have 100 patients or 500 patients, or let's say 1,000 devices delivering data to your product. But let it be 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, then the performance of your system goes down dramatically and you can't use it anymore. So I use this performance thing. So what did we do? Wait. Yes. So we reinvented and rewrote this complete backend as in a first step. We have built a new cybersecurity architecture, and this protects your business. So basically it's compliant, secure, and fast. But all this is only the first step. So creating a I missed one slide. Anyway, I explain it. So creating this universal backend is like the platform strategy in the car manufacturer space. So you know it from VW. They build one platform and you build different models on this platform. And this is similar here. So we have built this backend, this platform, to build different products on this platform. And therefore we have built, I really missed this slide, so therefore we have built this universal backend which you can easily deploy, and you don't need backend developers anymore to build this, because these are the ones which are really expensive and hard to find, especially in the medical field, because they have to know regulations on top of their expertise of building products. And therefore we have built this first and launched it. The second step for us is a no-code front end, so the UX UI front end part, the other side of the sandwich where the IP is in the middle. And this enables even more the front end developers to work with a professional backend and focus on the user experience, because also in healthcare, a great user experience is as important as in any other category or industry. Just because we need it urgently doesn't mean we can use it, because we might have hard times to interact with it. And last but not least, yes, thanks for the MC's intro. Yes, AI is of course a huge topic, because the certification and validation process is all very text-based and very rule-based. So it's a perfect use case for AI. Basically, certification means writing a lot of documents, and complex documents, and it starts with which document do I have to build, what to write, what do I have to write there exactly, and then of course there's lots of checklists of things you have to do, but it's all writing, knowing the right things, finding the right words. And all this leads to our vision one day, that's because there are more smaller dots, affordable digital health solutions for everyone. And if we bring the price down and increase the process of building all this, we have a good chance of bringing more of these products onto the market. Others will have. We are just enabling them. Okay. Yes. So if anyone is here building a digital health solution right now and you need a platform backend to build faster, and I mean by 90% faster with only this platform, let's talk. Thanks.
Hey, yeah, first of all, thank you very much for this talk. That was super interesting. I am interested in the application of artificial intelligence. That's a broad field, right? And for reading like text, that's super nice. We all experience it. Are you planning to integrate it as a user interface for creating your no-code solutions as well? Is this on the roadmap too?
Maybe. I say it like this because, as you saw, we are on step one, building this platform. But yes, it's basically we have a simple idea. Everyone uses Figma. So you build your interactive interface in Figma, it looks good, it works, you test it with your users, which is amazing and cheap. So creating code from the Figma file to a front-end application is one of the approaches where AI, for example, is very helpful. This is already possible today. Other people do this. There are plugins out there, but the code output is really not good. Yeah, so there's room for improvement, lots of improvement. This is one possibility, but we see AI more as something which you can use all over the place. Yeah, you can, for example, if you write a backend code, you need unit tests in it, so software tests. This could be done. Many, many possibilities. I hope that answers your question. Okay.
Great, so it looks like Slido is working. So our next question is your solution open source? If not, why not?
It's closed source. And the reason is business. No. The reason is that if you have open source, everybody says, yeah, let's look into the code, and because open source we can change it. Basically, most people don't do that. People want a ready-to-use solution, and this decision of building a working product with which you just use is based from our experience that people don't want to put their hands so much on building the basic things. They just want to build a front-end application. They don't care so much for the back-end, they just want to use it. This is our experience. Yeah, but it's self-hosted. That's a big difference. It's not a cloud solution. So in cloud solutions, you just set up your account and off you go. But in MedTech, that's a different game because, for example, Landesdatenschutzgesetze and other things say, please host this on-premise here in our hospital environment. Otherwise, you're not allowed to make use of the data outside of the hospital if the patient didn't give you consent. So the second question.
So I think we have time for one more.
Okay.
You can choose.
Yes, the answer is yes. Healthcare is a good start for us, but in its core, what we build right now, it is a data management system, a very secure data management system which is applicable to any industry. It is of general use. But we focus on healthcare because we see there the most need for something like this, because in other industries, we all saw WordPress, Shopify, all these things. So we're used to APIs, platforms, just use it, build your thing, be fast. This is not existing in healthcare, and that's why we start here.